A couple of months ago, I made a little video about the bootleg LEGO Sonic figures, which included this monstrosity that was their version of Metal Sonic. Every franchise out there has fake merch and bootleg products, which attempt to cash in illegally on a popular character or brand. Sometimes these items are actually quite dangerous. They'll often use cheap toxic materials, or they're just so poorly made that they would often fail safety standards. And how do we react to these things? We usually point and laugh at them, because they're so bad. That's all you really can do. Bootleg Mario, Sonic, and even Fortnite. Every popular franchise out there has been turned into bootleg products and merchandise. But today, I want to talk about something under a similar umbrella as bootleg products, which often doesn't get as much attention, and quite often we don't usually highlight this kind of stuff. That being the unauthorized use of a character's likeness. How does this differ from a bootleg product? Well, if we call a bootleg product something that is clearly trying to be an official item, but isn't, an unauthorized one would be a product or service which isn't trying or claiming to be an officially licensed item, but is clearly using a character or a character's likeness without the authorization of the people that actually own it. And that's what we're going to be looking at today. So grab your Obama Sonic backpacks as we take a look at some of the funniest unauthorized uses of Sonic. And we start at the fun fair. Ah, yes, the fun fair. That one time of the year where we can all go out on dangerously poorly maintained rides, spend a fortune at the overpriced and often rigged games, just to win a giant rubber duck. Every year, the world's largest travelling fun fair in Europe happens to come to my town, and every year, certain rides will always be there which used unauthorized artwork of characters from film, comic books, and even video games. And every year, without fail, this one particular funhouse turns up. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting Planet's PlayStation. Oh boy. Planet's PlayStation is a funhouse which, well, look at it. There's a lot to take in here. For starters, we have Buzz Lightyear about to crash into the Planet Hollywood logo, Lego Captain America also throwing his shield at it, but the main brand of comedy comes from just who else is on this. We've got Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong hanging out with Rex the dinosaur, but we also have Dr. Eggman just kinda chilling out, kinda lost in his own thoughts. And close to the bottom, we have some incredible unauthorized use of Sonic Heroes Team Sonic artwork. Oh, but it gets better. Is that Ash and Pikachu hanging out in a spinning tube? It certainly is. There's even a line of Goombas waiting to pay the £2 entry fee. There's some actual on-ride video of this, and you can see a few more unauthorized uses of various characters inside the funhouse. But the best thing of all about this, what happens when you make a somewhat successful game or film? Well, you make a sequel, of course, and Planet PlayStation got not one, but 2 sequels. The second funhouse actually has quite an obscure character in the form of Gex, and even Crash Bandicoot's sister Coco appears on it. But the third funhouse has quite a character overload going on. We have Lara Croft just hanging out by the top, and this soldier guy, who I can't tell if it's supposed to be Captain Price from the Call of Duty series, or Snake from Metal Gear Solid. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. And you know how we've been waiting a long time for a good Banjo-Kazooie game? Well, that's because they've been busy on Planet PlayStation 3! Planet PlayStation. It's as you truly imagined it. So moving on, despite what science tells you about having a hot drink on a warm day, there's just something so satisfying about drinking a nice glass of cool drink when the weather gets hot. But with thousands of possibilities to quench your thirst, just what do you pick? Well, if you're a fan of apples, maybe you'd like apple juice. Maybe you'd like to try the offerings from Royal Apple, an apple juice manufacturer. They advertise their apples as being picked from the finest Polish orchards, and even advertise numerous awards on their website. And they even sponsor fun runs and marathons. Well, this sounds great! They sound like a really healthy and positive company. So what's the problem? Well, the problem is their official mascot that they print on some of their bottles of cans. And here it is! Oh! I have always wondered what would happen if Sonic and Tails got trapped in the matter transporter from Jeff Goldblum's The Fly. This is what you get. This is their A+ brand of apple juice, which they promote with a hedgehog, and I'm guessing that's what this character is supposed to be, due to the fact they have a hedgehog on their website that's helping them collect all the apples. Now, to be fair on Royal Orchard, this is the old design for their mascot, and they've now changed the design so it no longer looks like a cross between Sonic and Tails. Now, it looks exactly like Tails. And if you can believe it, they actually have this character on their website multiple times. It's quite unbelievable that they were so lazy that they not only ripped off a character, but then redesigned it to look even more like the stolen character. So if you want a can of apple juice that has an unauthorized likeness of Tails on the can, Royal Apple has got you covered. So there's obviously a lot of other smaller examples of unauthorized uses of Sonic, which I'm sure you're familiar with, such as these snappers, or devil bangs as we used to call them here in the north of England. And what I like about these is that they actually use artwork from Sonic X-treme. Well, if Sega aren't going to use Sonic X-treme stuff, why not? And then there's also this sign from the 7 Mile Fair in Wisconsin. It's not uncommon for small market stalls to use official imagery without permission. Even this closed down independent video game store in the city of York, Charlie's Games, they use Sonic on their sign as well. But this final one might be the most brazen examples of unauthorized use of not just Sonic, but potentially any video game character that I've ever seen. We're now going to Norway. Just sit back and enjoy. So I'm probably going to pronounce this completely wrong, but these trucks belong to a trucking company called Orjan Ora. How long have they been using Sonic on their vehicles for? Well, whilst I don't know the exact dates they started doing it, the company was established in 1998, and based on images from the Berglil Truck Stop forums, some of these date back as far as 2007. Yes, guys, they've been doing this for over 10 years. And this isn't just a case of having Sonic on the truck's logo as part of a mascot or a good luck charm. This is their actual company logo! Yes! And if you're sitting there thinking, hey, I recognise that artwork. Well, yes, that's because it's been featured on this channel before. In fact, if you look at my Sega World London video, their company logo is just a recolour of the Sega World London logo. It's just painted red with an added lightning strike. I mean, you've got to slightly admire just how brazen they're being, because would you believe they actually used to be even more brazen, because this is an updated logo. Their old logo was blue. Yes, it seems that they actually started out with a blue colour scheme, which makes the sight of a blue Sonic racing down the road even more crazy compared to the current red design. So, whilst Sega are within their right to send a cease and desist to this company, please don't do that, because I just find it somewhat amusing, if not hilarious, that there's a trucking company in the world in which Sega World London Sonic can be driving down the road to rescue people in their time of need. Well guys, I think that should probably do for now, but let's be honest, there are tons of unauthorized uses of video game characters out there, and if you've enjoyed and laughed at these as much as I have, and you know of any others out there that I've not mentioned in this video, please let me know in the comments. And not just Sonic, but any video game character. There's gotta be loads out there. Let's find them and let's take a look at them, because I think it would be really fun to return to this subject another time, but this time include more characters from outside outside of Sega and Sonic. So anyway, what was your favourite use of Unauthorized Sonic on the list? Please let me know in the comments which one you liked the most. And please, if you've seen a gaming character pop up in an unauthorized way, let everybody know in the comments and I'll make a follow-up video with your suggestion. See you next time! If you enjoyed this look at unauthorized uses of Sonic, please hit that like button. And if you'd like to join the Badnik army, please click that subscribe and bell notification button. And if you want to continue the adventures, don't forget to follow me on Twitter. The videos I produce wouldn't be possible without the amazing support from my kind donators. If you'd like to join Team Awesome and be credited in future videos, please consider backing me on Patreon or buying me a coffee. Links to both are in the video description. Otherwise, just please share the video, as that's a huge help towards supporting the channel. But most of all, as always, just thank you for taking the time out to enjoy this video and the work I do. It really does mean the world to me. Thank you.